so it's interesting. Well, I'll be interested to see. Freebooter can grab their ultimatum here. Ultimate to Tibalt. Get another Kiora best to see, gods. And yeah, that's game, I think, right? Yeah. GG. GG. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on my video today. In today's video, we've got GOLGARI control. It's going to be all about the black and green control, baby. And we've got some really cool cards in this deck, like Toski, that draws us 1,000,000 cards. We've got some really cool and creative fun ideas with this one, and it is an absolute powerhouse. But before we jump into it and start talking about the deck and get into the gameplay footage, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I just ask if you do so. It's a free way to help support the channel. And then if you hit that little bell, you'll also be notified whenever we post a video, which is 3 times a week, so you don't miss out on any future content. I'd really appreciate that. Let's get started. We're going to jump into this deck breakdown. Essentially, we're going to talk about the cards, why we run the cards, and then you're going to see some really fun gameplay footage, and then we'll wrap it up here again with some final thoughts on what we thought of the deck. Let's jump into it. So today's deck, like I said, is all about GOLGARI control, but you're going to notice some red mana here. Why do we have red mana? Because it's technically Jund. I mean, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. This is technically Jund, but I'm not counting it as Jund because we only run one red card, and that's going to be Tibalt, Cosmic Imposter. This is going to be our win con, essentially. It's going to go over the top, win us the games. Once this card resolves as a Tibalt Planeswalker, most of the time our opponents are going to be conceding the match because it just does some really busted things. We can go ahead and play our opponent's cards. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this card by now, but basically we +2, we get to play some of our opponent's cards off the top of their library, exiling target artifacts or creatures and playing those as well. And if we get the chance to ultimate this card, we do. In this video, we do. Then we get 1,000,000 cards and we could just destroy our opponent, which is awesome because we get to play all the cards from their graveyard. And then if you also want to, you can play Valki side, which is a creature card, and it steals your opponent's creatures out of their hand, and you can actually become a copy of that creature, which is awesome. A little trickier to play, but it's a really good early game tool against some aggressive matchups. So how do we get to Tibalt and how do we win the game? So this is going to be a really fun, creative way to do so. We've got some ways to draw a bunch of cards in Toski. Toski's another new card. It's a legendary creature. This little squirrel allows us to draw a bunch of cards. Anytime one of our creatures attacks and hits and lands a shot on our opponent, we get to draw a card for each creature that hits. And it's indestructible. It's a 1/1, but it's almost impossible to remove because it's indestructible. And then it does have to attack every turn if able. So we're not able to block with this unless it's for the first turn out. So if we're up against aggro matchups, we have to just keep running this into a bunch of brick walls. It's unfortunate, but Toski can do some really good things if we set it up properly. So how do we set this up? I decided to go with Kitesail Freebooter. This is a card that can go into your opponent's hand in a control matchup and just take some of the most important things from our opponent that really shuts down their game plans. And then on top of that, it's a flying 1/2. So if we get this down on turn 2, and then we get down our next card, which would be the Iroan games, you'll see that we get to just basically draw an insane amount of cards because Kitesail Freebooter is a 1/2 flyer, but then we drop down in a first Iroan game Saga on the following turn, on turn 3. This card right here, what it does is it creates a 1/1 white soldier creature token. The following Saga, it puts 3 1/1 counters on any creature we want, so we can do it on the 1/1 that it generates, or we can put it on Kitesail. Either way, we generate a bigger creature, either a 4/4 1/1 or a 4/4 human, or we can make the Freebooter a 4/5. So there's a way to make your creatures huge. And if they survive that turn, the following turn, you get to draw 2 cards if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, which is awesome. And then that last step of the saga just gives you 1 free mana, which is awesome. It gives you a gold token, which is a mana generator. So once we get the Iroan games down and the Toski down, Kitesail Freebooter goes right over the top, deals that damage, and we can draw cards with Toski. So we definitely want some flyers there paired up with Toski, and the Iroan games is also another fantastic way to draw cards. So that's how we're going to be drawing our cards. That's how we're going to keep the engine moving on this deck. And then we got a lot of removal in the deck. We have 2 Bloodchief's Thirst, 2 Erebos Interventions, which is a it's such an underrated card. It should be this card should get so much more play than it has been. It not only removes things off the battlefield, it bypasses indestructibility, but it also gains you life. And if you're up against that once in a blue moon Rakdos deck that needs their graveyard play, just exiling their graveyard. This thing does it all. It really does, and it's such a fantastic card. Then we have Elspeth's Nightmare to also hit the graveyard. Target power 2 or less creature, we get to destroy we get to go into our opponent's hand and just destroy their hand as well. Then we have 4 Extinction Events, 4 Bind the Old Gods. These are all, really great removal spells. Binding the Old Gods helps us ramp into our Tibalt, which is awesome. And then for those pesky rogues, Polukranos. Now, Polukranos, I thought we'd throw it in here to tech against rogues, but we actually saw a lot of death touch stuff as well. So Polukranos is really great against death touch creatures because it doesn't actually die to the death touch. It just loses the counters on it. So it's a great body to block with against death touch. It also can fight death touch creatures and destroy them as well. So Polukranos are really good tech against those. And then we have 2 Gargaroths. So the reason we run these 2 creatures is because if you notice the Iroan games, it gives you 2 cards if you have creatures power 4 or greater. So if we have these on the battlefield, they're also really hard to get rid of, and they're big enough that they trigger the Iroan games to draw us some cards. So the synergies here may at first glance look like a very strange pile of cards, but it actually works very well, and it's a very cohesive deck, and I'm actually pretty proud of this one. So I hope you guys enjoy this list. We're gonna get into the gameplay footage now and have a lot of fun with this deck. Enjoy this footage, and then at the end of that, we'll go ahead and come back here and wrap it up with some final thoughts. And yeah, this video will be coming out this Wednesday. If you haven't already, if you don't already know, we go live on Wednesdays on YouTube. So be sure if you're watching this video on the day it releases to come check us out on YouTube live tonight on, playing some Magic. We're gonna be messing around with some jank, This is where some of our ideas come from, is from the stream. And if you also want to become a member of the channel, it's $4.99 a month. You can get some cool emotes and badges you can use in the chat of the YouTube. I'd really appreciate that as well. And it helps support the channel, obviously, immensely. So thank you all so much who have become members already. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Let's jump into the gameplay footage, and we'll see you back here for some final thoughts. Peace. All right, here we go. We're going to be playing some Golgari control. Hopefully. Feels like it's going to be a really strong deck. We got a chance to run it a few times, and it felt really nice. So hopefully it pans out for us. We got a lot of cool card draw engines in the deck, like Toski and the Iroan games. All right, we got 3 lands. We'll keep this one. Got all the colors we need here on the lands. All right, opponent. Let's play this first before we play anything else. That way it comes in tapped. Get that out of the way. Opponent could be on mono red. Yep, looks like it might be a mono red deck here. Do we have the hand for that? Well, that was weird. They foretold something. Okay, let's see what they got going on. Let's see what our opponent is doing here. Okay, there is it. Giants. Glimpse the Cosmos? Sure. Deals 2 damage to any target. So if they do that, they kill the freebooter. They get that glimpse back anyway. So let's just go and steal the invasion instead. Steal the invasion. Mecha Godzilla. They don't have any blue mana though. I think they screwed up in that respect. All right, we're gonna go for the Iroan games. Go over the top for 1. Definitely don't want to be blocking that giant with the freebooter. Gonna save that. They find another red source, but no blue source yet, so they're getting mana screwed here pretty hard. I feel a little bad for them, but not really. Sure, we'll block. Why not? And now we have a 4/4, and it's a flyer, so it goes right over the top here, drawing us a card, and we have an indestructible blocker now. And then on this next turn, if they can't kill it, we get 2 more cards off the top from the Iroan games. Would have liked to put that on Toski, but sometimes you got to be quick about your decisions. Rush out plays. All right, here we go. Nice. Opponent deals that. All right, we block here. We're indestructible. We don't care about that. All right, here we go. A lot of cards, a lot of land. A lot of land, unfortunately. All right, I guess we'll go for the Gargaroth here. Gargaroth does some really good stuff for us. Toski has to attack. Do we swing in with the Freebooter over the top? I think we do. We get more cards. And it's more land. Oh boy. So I play tested this deck, and the last game I play tested it on, we lost, and it was because we only drew 3 lands in like 12 turns. And now we've got 10 lands in 4 turns. So that's fun. All right, they're gonna do 3 damage, maybe? Okay, they don't do 3 damage. They're looking for lands to play. And we're gonna go and kill that and create a 3/3 or gain 3 life. Ah, we'll gain 3 life. Oh, we can't gain 3 life. Oh, the Quakebringer, I'm so silly. Forgot about the Quakebringer. I honestly knew what it did too, and I just forgot it was there. Just forgot it was there. All right, we have a mana here, so we can actually fight something. So here we go. We're gonna fight the Quakebringer. Now we can gain life. You know, yeah, swing it all here. Swing it all, gain 3 life. We actually get to gain the life this time because we're not. It's totally silly. And then we also have Vigilance, so the Gargaroth can block as well. So a lot of card draw here. We finally find ourselves a Tibalt. Quakebringer deals damage from the graveyard. That feels good. They still, okay, I was gonna say they still haven't found a blue source, but they just officially found their blue source. Glimpse of Cosmos gets to find them some stuff. They can't play it again though. They have to wait for another blue source. Another Quakebringer. Okay, we can kill that with our binding. There's ways to deal with this situation. If they swing in here, we get to gain another 3 life, and we get to kill one of their giants and chump block with the Polukranos as well. Actually, we don't get to gain life. They played another Quakebringer. I just said that too. Okay, they don't actually swing in. Interesting. Let's go with a black source. And Tibalt, because I'm greedy AF.
And away you go.
Toski. Yeah, let's just do all of them. Why not? We lose one of them because this has Death Touch. But we kill whatever it block. Yeah, we kill it. Whatever it decides to block, we end up killing it anyway. So let's go ahead and get them all in. Yeah. Gain 3. Get our life total back up to where we want it to be. We have a 6/6 Vigilance as well. So I'm assuming they're going to block that because A, it stops our life gain, and B, it kills it and everything. But it's also has Vigilance. So they're not going to be able to attack with it out on the battlefield anyway. So they got to block. They got to block the Gargaroth, right? Okay, or not. Or not. We'll take all that card draw. And now we have a Tibalt out here doing its thing. They're gonna swing in trying to kill it, I'm sure. They can play Glimpse of Cosmos and find themselves some good stuff here. If we play Quakebringer this turn, it'd be great because our opponent want to be able to gain life with their lifelinker. And it's a squash. No wonder they didn't block it. Okay, fair enough. Is it Giants, man? Pretty good deck. Pretty cool things that they can do. We've got so much mana though to do so many good things as long as we draw some stuff, but we keep drawing land after land after land. Unbelievable. All right. Quakebringer's good. They can't gain life on the blocks. And then we've got a Scry 2 actually. I'm gonna play this. A Rowan Games is fine, but I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's the play right now. Toski. And then we can go over the top again for 4, but then they're just gaining 4. Actually, they're not gaining 4 anymore because of the Quakebringer on our side. Yeah, we can go in for both. I like that. I like that. We can block. They can block the Freebooter, but that's fine if they decide to do that. That seems so weird. What a weird block. Okay. Extinction Event. That's not bad. Extinction Event for odd here. Oh, that'd be so good. 3, 4, 5. That's odd. That's even. That's even. That's even. Yeah, so an odd Extinction Event here is actually super good. Wow, and of course they get trample. Of all things, they get trample. Okay, fair enough. They going for 4. They can't gain life here, but yeah, they're not going to gain life here, and we get to kill it. So your call, my friend. Is that really what you want to do? I guess they got first strike, huh? Do they have first strike? They don't have first strike. Okay. That's a wild little swing there. Okay, they swing it for another 3 on top of that. This is a race to the finish line, so I don't blame them for these decisions. Oh, that's menace. That's menace, menace, menace. Okay. All right, and then we just swing in and win, right? We sure do. GG's. Ooh, that was closer than I would have liked to admit. They got mana screwed in the beginning too. That's not good. We need to clean it up a little bit. Maybe I made some misplays. We'll find out here. We'll keep trying. GG. All right, game number 1 down. Felt pretty good. I think we got absolutely flooded, which was unfortunate. But had we drawn some key spells earlier, we would have been okay. But our opponent got, you know, screwed. We got flooded, so. It is what it is. All right, we got an Iroan games and a Toski, which I love, so we'll keep this. Tibalt as well as our finisher, up against Lurrus, which means we're up against rogues, which means we probably lost, but we're about to find out. Let's see. Hopefully it's mono white. I can at least respect mono white. I can't respect rogues, and this is rogues. Of course. Let's go ahead and get the Valki down, and here comes an Enforcer, because what else would be instant speed at 1 black? It's an Enforcer! Surprise! And they take 2 of one of the only cards I can use to stop them from doing their things. Wow, they got so much card draw. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. If I wasn't recording a video right now, I probably would have insta-skipped. I can't stand playing rogues, man. Literally drives me crazy at this point. We've been there, we've done that, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully no attacks, but no, they swing, that's fine. That's fine, we'll take 1. No big deal. Alright, let's go ahead and get the Iroan games down. And no attacks. There you go. I'm thinking I may block this time around if they kill my 1/1, but if I block, I don't actually get the Iroan games, you know, counters, the 3/3 counters. So maybe I'm not gonna block. Maybe I should have swung there. That's probably an attack I should have taken there. All right, they don't swing. I don't blame them. All right, we get in for 5/4. We play this to kill the Thieves Enforcer, or do we play the Toski Bear? Probably the Toski, because I want to draw cards here. Want to draw some cards here, or they're gonna block. It's their choice. They can block, of course, but all right, fair enough. We've only got 2 cards in the graveyard right now, and we've got a lot of threats on the battlefield, and we've got a lot of card draw, so we're in a good spot. Card draw isn't necessarily, though, that great, though, because if our opponent is trying to mill us, card draw is only going to hurt us, you know what I'm saying? All right, we get a lot of cards here. That's beautiful. That's also a nice find right here. Let's do that. And we can turn this into the Thought Thief, but I don't think I want to do that right now because they're going to probably play the Lurrus next turn, and if we mill them out, then they're going to get a lot of options to bring back things from the graveyard. So let's just do it this way for now. Ooh, that's a good find. steal their card draw engines here. Of one mind. Oh, they scoop. Let's go, baby. We just worked them. That was about as clean as it gets. Curious what I would have taken there, though. I probably would have taken Of One Mind because the Into the Story would have been pretty far away from being cast. So we like winning those ones, baby. GG. All right, we destroyed some rogues, man. Feels good. Feels good anytime we could body some rogues, man. So happy about that one. Let's go. Let's ride that high into the next game. We got 3 Toskis. Ugh. But all right, we're gonna have to throw that away. Unfortunately, up against Iroan, I guess this will have to do. I don't think Extinction Event's gonna be very good here. I do think the Freebooter will be nice though. Be able to get into our opponent's hand here. Hopefully taking something like an Emergent Ultimatum, maybe? Maybe. We'll see. I'm sure they're going to throw down a Binding, though, to kill our own Freebooter here. So we might have to steal, like, a Binding out of their hand instead. But let's find out. See what we hit. Would like the Freebooter to get us some triggers here with Toski. That'd be nice. So let's maybe take their kill spells. They have Heartless Act, I'm sure. That's what's holding up priority here. They sure do. Oh, no. Asika's Chariot. We can kill Asika's Chariot with our Binding, right? So let's just take a Heartless Act. They're just going to Heartless Act this anyways, and they're going to get it right back. So there you go. Not that scary of a hand, though, if I'm being completely honest. Not that scary at all. Heartless Act doesn't really have an effect on our Polukranos, though, so that's good. It has somewhat of an effect, but not really. Asika's Chariot is out on the field. All right, let's go ahead and play this for red. Let's go ahead and kill the Asika's Chariot. Asika's Chariot. We'll be seeing ya. That's actually a really good card. I really want to get a deck built around this because just the fact that it can create two 2/2 cats is good on its own, but then it could just keep generating tokens. That's so good. We're getting closer to Tibalt, which is nice. More land, and Polukranos is coming in hot. So let's see what they got for Polukranos. Like I said, they can't Heartless Act it, which we can see that they have, but they have one card we don't know about yet, so let's hope it's not Bloodchief's Thirst or something like that. Or maybe we do hope it's Bloodchief's Thirst, and then we can get out of their hand before we get to Tibalt down. Because we are getting Tibalt down this turn. We got back-to-back Tibalts too if they are able to kill this one. Let's find out. Tibalt the Cosmos Imposter. Cosmic Imposter. Alright, let's see what we hit. Hopefully we hit some Emergent Ultimatums off of their hand here. Ooh, Kiora Best of Sea Gods. Don't mind if I do. We're going to hold up some blockers here. That was huge off the top of their deck. They play another land, so all we don't know about is one card. I like the odds. I like the odds. Block one of these bad boys. And then we could kill the other one with our ability next turn. They're gonna Heartless Act. Okay, so no, we cannot kill it, but it's still a chump blocker nonetheless. They buy the Iroan, fair enough. I could throw down a Toski here and just get in. Wow, we stole one of their Valkis too. That feels pretty nice. Let's go for the Kiora here. Get in for one, because why not? We're really taking advantage of our opponent's deck here, which feels great. Oh, that's a pretty big Seagate Restoration, but that's basically taking one turn off, though. I don't know if that was the best play. That cat's getting tapped down on this next turn, too, so they're taking 9 damage. And then our Toski's going to allow us to draw 2 cards here. Yeah, I don't see a solution for our opponent here. Unless, of course, they drew an Emergent Ultimatum, which is possible. It's very possible that they drew it. Even if they did, though, we've got so many things already resolved that they would want to resolve themselves. So it's interesting. Well, I'll be interested to see. Freebooter can grab their ultimatum here. Sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, I feel bad. No, I don't. What am I saying? We don't feel bad. We draw cards, baby. Let's draw some cards. Get ourselves in a little 1-1 out here. About to throw down some counters. Stole our opponent's one chance of getting back into the game. Another Seeker's Chariot. Not worried about that. Yorian's gonna probably bounce it here. Do they have enough to bounce it? They sure do. So they're gonna get a bunch of cats here. Fair enough. That's a lot of blockers. I do have a pretty big wall of things in front of me here. I can ultimate my Tibalt though. Let's go in the air with the damage here. Gain control of Yorian. Seems pretty good to me. Just got ourselves 2 flyers and they have no way to block in the air. They're gonna crew a chariot to tap down their Yorian. I guess that's something, but not really. All right. Ultimate the Tibalt. Get another Kiora Best to Sea Gods. And Heartless Act a couple things. Why not? Why not? And then what do we got? 3 mana left over. Can I play a land yet this turn? I sure haven't played one. All right. So let me bind. This, I think it's safe to say we've kind of taken a lead here that they can't come back from. I think it's safe to say we might have won this game. All right, get to draw some more cards because that's what we need right about now. A couple more cards. Feeling pretty good, man. Feeling pretty good. This is about as good as our deck can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the best case scenario for our deck. And we get to draw some cards here because we have a creature greater power than 4. They kill the Tibalt, even though we have multiple Tibalts that they can see. Don't know if that was the play. I guess it was, but I would have killed the Kiora Best of Sea Gods because that's just going to tap everything down here. And yeah, that's game, I think, right? Yeah, GG. GG. Wow, that was a absolute clinic we just put on there. That was, like I said, that was probably the best situation that could have ever happened with our deck. It just played perfectly, man. It absolutely did. It played so well. Up against a big freaking guy. Jeez, I don't know how big he is, but he must be pretty freaking big. Mono white. All right, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough. We have a really good hand though. I wish we would have more removal here, but we have a lot of ways to draw cards, which is always great, but up against mono white, that might not be the best thing. We'll see. Freebooter might be able to grab something here. So that's gonna be black, that's gonna be red, so this can be green. Freebooter hits a Skyclave, you know, maul, a Sky Maul. Nothing, huh? They got an Aspirant though. Okay. Just have a body out here to block with, which is good. That's good. But they're gonna play the Aspirant here anyways, and then they're just gonna put a 1/1 counter on our priest. Oh, or not. Okay. Giving me one more turn here to work with. I like it. Let's get down to Iroan games. It is a flyer, but I'm still gonna hold it back for blocks. We were able to avoid an attack there from the priest thanks to the freebooter. So hopefully we can do the same here. All right. Nope. Those attacks are definitely coming in now. Definitely coming in now. And then they're going to get a couple more counters from the Aspirant. So a couple of big hitters here. No blocks. I think we're all right for now. Put this here. So we can go in with the Toski. Toski can block one thing this turn. It's got indestructibility. Or we can just stop the Aspirant now. Toski can help us find more removal though if we attack here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think we need to go for the binding. Because our freebooter is big enough that it can block one of these 3/3s. So I think that's the play. Let's just mitigate some of this damage. We'll chump block with the 1/1. Ah, shoot. Okay. We could still, that's fine. We could still block anything here and we could be fine. If that's what they want to do. Oh, now we can't. The Radiant Fountain. I didn't think about the Radiant Fountain. All right, we'll block one of these. We'll draw 2 cards here. Got to get rid of one of these priests here. 2 cards. Let's go. Those are not great draws. Shoot. Shoot, we can't kill anything with those. Oh boy. Can't kill anything with those. All right, let's go here. And hold up blocks again. Really want to draw cards though. Might hit something good. Might hit like a removal spell. But I think I gotta hold it up. Hold it up. Opponent's off to a fantastic start. They've really got the buffs going out here. They played their cards in a very good sequence here, where they were just buffing up really fast, really hard. Chump one of them, or do we kill one of them? They can only kill my freebooter. Do they know that though? And will they order it where they kill the Toski first? Let's take 5. Oh, that sucks. Definitely didn't want to do that, but I had to. And hopefully we could top deck an Extinction Event here. I think it's an Extinction Event or bust here. So we definitely should be swinging in here. Let's see what we hit. We're going to get something off the top. Let's see if it's an Extinction Event. Extinction Event. Ah, man. Oh, we weren't done. My bad. Toski hit. I forgot Toski hit. Okay. That's a good hit. So if we play this, we get a blocker, right? We get a blocker. We get to kill one of these 5/5s with this, and then we could play Elspeth's Nightmare. That doesn't seem great. That does not seem great. Maybe play this and Bloodchief's Thirst. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So we can block. We can block just enough here to be safe. Okay, good, good, good. We're good. Okay, we can survive one more turn here. Survival is the name of the game at the moment here. Looking for an Extinction Event. Oh no! They had a protection spell. Fair enough. They got us. They got us. Well played. Well played. GG's. That's unfortunate. That protection spell got us, man. We were we would have had one more turn. Not that it would have mattered, unless of course we top decked Extinction Event, but you never know, it could have happened. All right, let's go. Let's get that one back. That one hurt a little bit. We just had the wrong hand, man. We had the wrong hand for that matchup. We had a hand that was built for control. We had a lot of draw capabilities in our hand, but just no removal spells. Came back to bite us in the butt. We have a Gargaroth. We haven't got to play with Gargaroth yet. We get to go first. So I'm gonna keep. We got ramp. This feels good. So we'll go black, green, red. Okay, got it. I think we got this. Black. Do we go for the Valki? That's the question. We got to think about what our opponent's playing here. Okay, so they're playing Death Touch. So Valki could be good. So I say we go for it. Valki could definitely grab something worth grabbing here. Maybe a Fin. Interesting. Rabid Bite. Got it. Got it. Got it. So I've actually never played this legendary creature here, this Vargoth. So Death Touch, and it boasts target player search their library for cards. Oh, okay. So basically you can go digging for any card you want. That's pretty good. Puts the card on top of the library though. Okay, so I could boast and put it on top of my library. They're gonna attack, and we're gonna let them have it. This boasts for 2, and it costs 3 to become that creature, and it's a 2/3. Okay, sorry, just trying to gather all that information here. All right, we could use a land here. A land would be nice. All right, Rabid Bite. I figured that was probably gonna be coming, but Thought maybe they'd save it. Alright, Iroan Games seems good. If it can survive, of course. I'm sure they have a lot of removal here in this deck, being Death Touch. Could have some more Rabid Bites, could have some Ram Throughs. Alright, they play the Varragoth. We take one again, not a problem. Land, let's freaking go, baby. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna kill this because, like I said, it can boast and search for anything in the deck. That's not ideal for us. Get in for 4 and start racing our opponent here. If our token can survive, we get to draw 2 cards. That's what we're praying for. The survivability just went up though by having 3 1/1 counters on it, because if they have Heartless Act, it's no bueno. Nice. Okay, we're looking good now, unless they play 1 Black Source and then Bloodchief's Thirst. Nice, we get 2 cards, baby. That feels good. Little buff there with the land, little ramp. All right. Maybe we go Gargaroth here, or maybe we just Intervention. I don't know. I think Polukranos is probably the best play here, because Polukranos can fight and not worry about the Death Touch of our opponent. And we can start removing some of these things. Next turn we can fight something and we can Erebos Intervention one of them. And then we can start getting some damage through again. Oh, but they scoop it up. That's unfortunate. Yeah, they were off to a rough start there. We were taking control of that game pretty quickly. But GG's, on to the next. All right, here we go. This could be our last round here. Probably is going to be our last round. How long has our videos been going here? Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably going to be the last round. Yep, sure is. So let's make it count, man. Let's end on a strong note. Let's end on a win. What do we got here? Okay, the Iroan Games seems good. We get to go first. I'll take it. Why not? Why not? Why the heck not? Let's go and throw this down for red. Oh no, is this mono white? Oh shoot, mono white. Here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be a black source. We could just kill that Heavens now. Erebos' intervention is actually sick because indestructibility doesn't matter, so. Erebos intervention is really nice. All right. They foretell. This is Orzhov and they foretell something. I don't like the sound of that. Let's go ahead and get that speaker out of here and get into their hand, because they're up to some funky business here. This isn't your typical mono white aggro, man. Got some Orzhov going on here. What did they foretell though? That makes me, I'm curious, man. Is it Doomscar? Could be Doomscar. Angels, okay. Got some angels going. I see, I see. Hopefully Doomscar is not the card, because if it's Doomscar and they get rid of my 4/4, I don't get to draw cards, which would really bum me out. We might have to let a couple of these Legion Angels resolve in order to get a really good Extinction Event. Man, Legion Angel's a hard card to figure out, you know, how to play. It's always doing some funky business, man. Always. All right, we could steal their other Legion Angel here, which would then in turn stop their progression on the Legion Angels. Could be good. No attacks. I think I just want to hit a big Extinction Event here. I know it's going to kill my creature, but as long as it survives this turn and we get to 2 cards, I'm happy. That's fine. We have ways to gain life here. Another Legion Angel, sure. Hopefully they'll oblige a block here from my 4/4. Let's get these 2 cards and let's swing in and see if they wow, it's all land. All land. Let's see what they do here with this attack. Hopefully they block. They do. Okay, so we mitigate some damage on the next turn here. Seems good. We're at 6 mana, so we're almost to a Cosmos Imposter here. Cosmic Imposter. Almost there. One more land and we can get it. The Iroan Games is going to give us enough mana to do it. We can gain a boatload of health here. We've already taken care of one Legion Angel. There's only one more to go in the sideboard. See what they play here. I'm really curious about these 2 Foretold cards. I gotta imagine it has to be Doomscar, right? Has to be. Ah, those are tokens, so Extinction Event hits those. Extinction Event does go ahead and hit those for even. Slows them down a little bit. And say go. Erebos' Intervention can grab something here. Oh, shoot. My playlist ran out. Let me restart that there. Hopefully don't get a DMCA strike. Anyways. Alright, so we know what they're playing now. They're playing the Starnheim Unleashed. Such a good card. One Bloodchief Thirst can take care of one of those. We have enough mana here. Nah, we don't have enough mana here, unfortunately, to kill one. I wish we did. Wish we did. Oh, but off the top ropes comes Extinction Event. You love to see it. You love to see it. And end turn. Now we have enough to kill an angel if they want to play it with the Erebos Intervention. So if they go for a 2-for-1 here with 2 angels, we're going to kill one with the Erebos, and then we're going to follow it up with a Tibalt to exile the other. And we're going to be feeling really nice about it. Alright. Pretty sure they have one more Legion Angel. Yeah, they have one more in the sideboard they can grab here. Will they play it? They sure will. Alright, so this one will kill one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 4 life out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go ahead and steal the other Legion Angel with our Tibalt. And then we can start spot removaling some things here with the with our cards, hopefully, maybe. Alright, let's go here. Tibalt. We'll take your Legion Angel. We'll be playing that card ourselves. Took care of all their angels. I feel super confident now that we're going to be okay. Unless, of course, they have the angel that has haste. There is one out there, and it would be really annoying if they had that because it would kill our Tibalt. But they also run black, so good chance they run Bloodchief's Thirst as well. Flying Death Touch Haste. There's one of them. There's one of those angels I was talking about. That's one of 2. I actually didn't even think about that one. That's a 4-drop, so we're gonna have to go full cost here on the Bloodchief's Thirst. Oh, that's a hard card. Oh man, okay. Alright, we got plenty of mana to run this and fight some things. Also could play the angel too, but I think we just fight. I think we just fight here. Let's kill the Death Toucher, you know what I'm saying? Alright, yeah, I think that's fine. And then end our turn, and then our opponent is probably gonna play, let me guess, more angels. So be it. Our Polukranos can hit this angel as well if they don't get rid of it. We have 6 cards in the grave, so this can actually come right back for some more action at the end. We should probably put Legion Angels in our sideboard. How hilarious would that be if we just had 3 random Legion Angels in our sideboard? That'd be so funny. Alright, they Banishing Light us. That's fine. That's not fine. Speaker of the Heavens is absolutely not fine. Alright, let's kill this. Alright. And then Toski, because they're not going to be able to attack here because we have indestructibility. And I think we just took over the game. Toski's going to be able to draw us a bunch of cards. Legion Angel comes down. They're not going to be able to block it unless, of course, they pull an angel off the top, which is possible. I love these sleeves. I have these same sleeves. I ran them for so long. Such a cool sleeve. Oh, and of course they draw an angel off the top. But of course. A double strike angel at that. Oh man, this is literally the worst possible. Oh, okay. Whew, thank God. I was gonna say that's literally the worst thing that could ever happen, but we drew a Tibalt, so I can't be too upset now. Gotta stop whining like a baby now.
How bad did you miss that?
Let's get in there for an attack. Holy cow. That top deck was nasty. But then we top decked our own nasty play. Thank goodness. Alright, the board state is definitely ours at this point. They're gonna create a 4/4 angel. That's fine. We have ways to deal. Plus we're gonna Tibalt plus, which means we're gonna probably top deck another angel here. So we can start fighting fire with fire in the air. And angels go really far away with our opponent, with us running Toski, because Toski can get card draws. All right, Angel of Destiny and Legion Angel. Let's go and just get all the angels down here. And the next turn we Toski. These go in over the top. We draw some cards. Let's read Angel of Destiny one more time, because I know it does some weird stuff here. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to that player, each gain that much life. Yeah, so it basically gives life linkers 2 times life gain. At the beginning of your end step, if you have at least 15 more life, your starting total each. Okay, so our opponent's gonna gain life, and so are we. I'm just gonna trade here. I'm just gonna trade. That's fine. That's fine. Oh no, they're highlighting Tibalt. Do you got something for Tibalt? I hope not. I really hope not. Let's see what we hit. Another land. Wow, they are savage with these lands. Let's just play that. Sure. Let's play their land. Why not? Why not? It's for funsies. Alright, we got some reach out there on the battlefield now, so if they want to create some angels, I'm fine with that. We have some reach. They have the Valkyries out here, which is annoying, because whenever an angel dies, each player sacrifices a creature. That's pretty annoying. It's actually really annoying. Alright, they sacrifice their other land here. They get another... Wow, that's so annoying. They get another angel, and we're going to have to sacrifice another creature. We sacrifice our card draw, and that's because we have Tibalt. This can also draw cards. So we're gonna do this. And we're gonna draw cards with our Gargaroth. What just happened? Did I skip my turn? Oh my god, I think I fat fingered that and skipped my turn. Unbelievable. I was supposed to attack there.
Surely you can handle a little pain.
Draw a card. Wow, what is this, man? What is all this land? What are we doing here, game? Guess we'll go for the Iroan War, because that will also draw us cards. We could just Valki here, see what we hit. That could be an angel in their hand that they're slow rolling. It's a land. Okay, I see you. I see you out here. Look at this, 5 lands. It's enough to get the job done, though. Our opponent scoops it up. I don't blame him. We had a Gargaroth drawing us cards. We had Tibalt stealing their stuff. That was amazing. GG's. I like their deck, though. Good game. And those are the games. Thank you all so much for watching this video all the way through to the end. If you can hear the sound of my voice and you're still here, you're the best. You're absolutely the best, because sitting through my videos for myself is hard because I don't like my voice. But if you guys are sitting through the videos, I do appreciate it, because it does help us with our algorithm and getting us pushed out to more viewers. So thank you so much for supporting me every single time you watch a video to the end. It means the world to me. And you are honestly the best of the best, and I appreciate you. So let's talk about it. Today's deck was really fun. It's pretty powerful too. It did some really good things for us. We had some trouble with you know, if we had a really aggressive match, you would think that we'd do really well, right? Because we have so much removal in this deck, you know, so many ways to take care of creatures. But it seemed like the ones that we were struggling with the most were the aggro matchups. I think that's just unfortunate luck for us in the situations that we were in, because a lot of the aggro matchups we drew, you know, our ramp spells or our draw cards, and then we drew our draw cards in, we drew our kill spells when we were up against, you know, control matchup. So it's just a matter of really getting a well-balanced hand in that opening draw where we get maybe an Iroan War or a Toski followed with a couple of removal spells. And you know, as long as we get a really well-balanced hand, I didn't really lose at all with this deck, and I do think it's a decent competitor, and I think the stats will show that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this deck. It took me a long time to get it to where it is now. I think everything in the deck has a pretty solid purpose at this point. If you can think of other ways for me to make this deck any better, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Definitely share those with me, because we have some really cool conversation down below in the comments, which is awesome. We all bounce ideas off of each other, and as long as it's respectful, it's a lot of fun to just kind of share your ideas. Tell me how you think this deck could be better, and we do find some really cool gems and ideas down below all the time, so please don't be shy to share your ideas. Also, there's a Discord link in the description if you want to give that a click. You can join the Discord. We also share some cool ideas there and have some really fun conversations, so I'd love to see you guys join that as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the deck. If you enjoyed it, let me know, and don't forget to give me a like if you enjoyed the video. And that's going to be it for this one, and we're going to wrap it up here, and we'll be getting into another video on Friday, so be sure to have those notifications turned on so you don't miss out on that, and we'll see you guys then. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Fizzy, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, the meta. This ain't cheap.